So for today's video I'm going to take you on a little tour of Sefton Park and some of the areas of Liverpool which form the backdrop to Lorelei, to my new book. Some of the locations are also the inspirations behind this story, which started life as a film when I was back at university in the 1990s, but I'll fill you in a little bit more on that later on. First off, let's travel to Egbeth and have a look round a couple of the locations behind the book. Behind me is Egbeth Road, and we're now going to head down the road towards the place where Trent did his reconstruction of the crime. No spoilers here, but we're going to show you some of the actual areas which take place in the book. I won't go into too many details as it's private property, but behind me you can see the house containing the flat, which is the centre of Trent's obsessions. This is where his ex-girlfriend once lived and where her sister now resides. So we're currently in the woods. We're following Trent's own journey, trying to reconstruct and identify where he could have walked on the night of Jay's murder. So we have a number of different fields and hidden places around here. It's actually a very small area, but there are plenty of places to hide. And at this part of Riverside Walk, which goes down towards the Festival Garden site, you can see it's quite a open and well appointed space. Very, very busy with dog walkers and things like that. But what you may also be able to see behind me, if I can manage to find the right area, if we point about there, because it seems hidden. You see that little wall behind me? We're going to walk through there now. So from the area that I just said, which is the main dog walking path, all you need to do is actually creep round here and you find a very hidden area with murals, perfect for villainy of one sort or another. And as we walk through the woods here, obviously it depends at different times of the year, you can see it gets incredibly dense and incredibly hidden. The path, you can just see somebody walking in the distance there. The dog walking path is still very close to us, but if we find our way in, which is all sorts of opportunities for hiding hidden evidence in there. Don't worry, I am going somewhere. There is a point to this, so we will fight our way through for a moment. But what we will find, you can just see a pathway at the far end, and through here, as you may have seen on some of my other marketing materials, are the tree and the arch and the main entrance to the other pathway, which if we go up here and walk out, we're immediately on the major footpath. From this side you can see the entrance a little better, so it's a totally hidden and secluded area for murder, nefariousness or exploits, which Jay may possibly get up to earlier, but it's also the place that's revisited by Trent when he's trying to track down what he did. As you can tell from here, and just turning around slightly, it is in an incredibly busy area, so it's the perfect place to commit a crime. Behind me is the path and the hidden areas which I just showed you, where the incident took place. We'll just wait for the car to come past. But just at the bottom of this road is the Festival Gardens site from Liverpool Festival Gardens from the 1980s, and this is also where some of the evidence was hidden. Now here's a blast from the past. This is the location that we used for You Just May Be the One by the Cop, the pop video, which appears in there, and this is where the band and the singer appeared. And here's the stage we used for the lead singer posing and singing around. Continuing the locations used in Lorelei, behind me you can see the bank, which I use my Vauxhall Nova to light the death scene of the original film, which you'll have seen in the promo material. Immediately behind us here is the glass house, the palm house of Sefton Park, which was the original inspiration for the novel, although all the panes of glass were broken in that place in that time. And behind me, the death scene of the initial girl with the blossoms floating past her face were filmed on the grass immediately behind me. Behind me you can see the copse of trees that were used in Lorelei in Glass Onion in the original film, with the ghostly figure walking out of the trees to disturb the pop video which is being filmed in the background of You Just May Be the One by The Cop in our film. So this would have been filmed in 1990s-ish, but the wood's a little bit overgrown since then.